Hey guys, what I got going on today's game of Lost Fin. I have a smaller board than I had before, and I'm using coin capsules instead of alphabet blocks. I've made several upgrades to the game. As you can see, there's a whole level called Fish That's a Clown that will trigger some effects. And I got Coral Reef, which is like a harder level of the game. Rest of the game where it says Lost Fin, you're trying to catch fish and avoid sharks and jellyfish. There's waves on the board. That's how I'm going to catch fish. And I have waves as my life. Start off with 2, 4, and my body would be number 5. You can start anywhere off on this white area. You can go off into the white area. Anytime you do that, it's called going into the current. And I'm just going to start the game by stepping here. You can do a step, or you can do a jump. When you jump something, it reveals what it is. In this case, I just gained myself an extra life. I'll set that by my waves. I also ran into a flippable event token. If you run into a token that's face up when you jump it, you automatically flip it. And try not to drop it. Let me flip that again. Okay, I got a token to get 2 blind fish. And I haven't even told you what the blind fish is. That's cool because I just earned 2 of them. In this case here, you'll see I got, that's my character right here. I'm a blue streak Grassy. But there is several other characters in here I could have chose. Let's just pull one out. There's a penguin, clownfish, dolphin, etc. But what I want to show you right this second is the blind fish market. I just got a token that says I can get 2 from the blind fish market, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard this into the bag. I got a draw bag here. And I get 2 of these tokens randomly. I don't get to see them because it's a blind market, but I get to see them when I pull them. Okay, save 1 dead player from the board. That shall be useful. 1 other. Peek at 2 tokens and return them to the board. Okay, so that's a tool for me too. I'm just going to go ahead and spend this automatically. Take my peek. I'll peek here. On that, I can steal from somebody. And that. So I know those are there. I'm just playing by myself, so I'm going to reveal them. I unlocked a wave. A land. I'll set that there. A land you cannot move. That's an immovable object. I'm going to solve this real quick. This dragonfly counts as a life, but I can only catch them if I have the frog or the lizard, which are unlockable characters. Take this wave. If 2 waves are next to each other, you can upgrade them. Okay, we'll continue on. I'm going to step into the current and show you what that does. That allows you to go anywhere off the board to reposition. Now I can follow through with that move. A jellyfish, that makes me lose a life. Let me show you how that's done. Have these waves here. I had 4 of them. Now I have 3 of them. and myself. Another immovable object would be better if I put that there. Jellyfish, I just lost another life, but I gained another wave on the board. When you lose 2 life, that's going to take it to... Oh, wait a minute. I did that wrong. I'm sorry. When you lose 2 lives, you place them on the board. So I lost 2. I'm down to 3. I got a wave there. Let's jump this way. See what happens. Okay. This is the Loch Ness Monster. Regular fish need 2 waves and yourself to catch. The Loch Ness Monster needs 4 waves and yourself to catch. So I currently can't catch him right this second, unless I do some maneuvering. Okay, got my 4 waves. And myself, that counts as a catch. Caught a Loch Ness Monster, which can be exchanged for something at the item store, which I'll do. You discard your item into the bag. I'll grab 1 item from here. This time I got a shield. I feel like this net would be more useful if I could also steal from the board. So I'm going to consider the game as someone and put that into the rules. I'm going to steal this life from there, just so it's out of the way. Okay, let's continue. Interesting. I'll leave that there. In the fish that's the clown, one of the main things you'll encounter is volcanoes. There's 3 volcanoes. There's an opportunity to get skipped. There was the Loch Ness Monster. And there's a baby clownfish somewhere in there. Let's see what we reveal here. The frog. The frog is a playable character. You can use him. You know what a frog can do that others can't? He can go on lily pads and land. So let's see that in action. Set him there. Waves can move, but they can't be used to reveal things. So I got 2. 1. Caught him. He can be spent at the store. See what kind of tools I get for later on in the game. Jellyfish repellent. I don't want that. Jump a fish as a clown. I did it. The volcano can knock out 3 waves or 3 immovable objects. I happen to have 3 immovable objects. So where's this? 2. Oh shoot. The frog's on there. I can't move him. Okay, I'll get rid of the wave then. And we'll continue. crab and try to catch him. 2, 1, caught the crab. I'll keep him. Automatic catch. Save that. And frog is going to jump over this. 5 tokens to the board. I'm going to discard this. 5 tokens are going to be added to the board. Goals that I don't see them. Some of these are flip tokens. So I'll just place those here down there. I have to flip that one. 2. This one's a flip one here. 3, 4. And I'll throw a wave on the board. 5. Darn that frog. And he just got killed. Look at this. I'll discard that. I have this thing that says you can save a dead player. I'm going to apply that to the frog. And I'm not going to let him die. Also got a flip event. Got an automatic catch. Just upgraded that wave. Free catch. I just caught a baby clownfish. Jump over that. And I just hurt him again because here is a Hydra. I need to turn him to stone or freeze him. So there's going to be a frozen trident and a Medusa head. With that being said, I forgot to do something. There's a Kraken roll. Every time you do a Coral Reef, you roll the dice. I forgot to do one, so I'm going to do 2. Free. Remove fish. There isn't a fish to remove, so we're safe there. Gonna roll again for my 2. Remove a token. I can do that. So remove that one. Just won't look at it. And now we're back on course. Let's see, now that I'm in this Hydro realm, why don't I spend another token? Gonna spend this baby clownfish for draw 2 wave tokens and place them on the board. Okay, that was my effect. Jump the coral. 5 tokens to board. That was the second one of those. There was only 2 of those. But the game moves on. This actually is supposed to be discarded because it isn't part of that. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I see these, so I don't want to use them. 1, 5. Another one of these. Okay, sharks. They remove a life and they kick you off the board. So this is going to go onto here now. I'm going to go over here. That's off the board. That's a big shark. I just lost 2 life. Good thing I'm good for that. Here's 2 life. I just lost those. Oh, you know what? I gotta pay attention. Try to catch him. Caught him. Can't jump on face-up objects. I think I put myself in a hard place here. Just shoot off the board. Volcano. One object. 2 waves. Penguin, I can try to catch him. Okay, I'll roll on d6. Odds are in my favor. I catch a trident. I caught a trident. Gotta roll again for the Kraken roll because that was a coral reef. I rolled a 1. That means there is no effect. Let's try to go catch this penguin. And that wasn't hard. So far my catches: crab, angelfish, penguin. I still got some life and shields that I forgot to use. I also got automatic catches I can try to use. So let's keep going. Coral reef. I can activate that by getting all 3 volcanoes. That was a coral reef. I have to do a dice roll. 3. Remove a fish from the board. There is no fish on the board. Okay. Activated 2 volcanoes so far. Let's see if this is the 3rd one. Activated the 3rd volcano. I caught a 2nd trident. But I have to get rid of waves. See how the board gets empty? That's the goal of the game. Empty the board and survive what happens. I want to try to beat that Hydra easily. So I'm going to spend a token at the store. See what I can get. Nothing that helps me against him. But if I run into a shark or a jellyfish or something of that sort, I'll try to catch them. A bear. It removes one fish from the board. You know what? I got weapons. Bet you a weapon could go against the bear. That counts as a catch. Oh. Okay, so I can either... This is a flippable event. I have to flip this. Place one caught fish on the board. Or I can get 2 blind fish. We encountered this earlier. But I can't back through a back draw. Oh. Okay, that's fair. I'm going to just take my 2 tokens now. I got rescue 1 token player and 1 shark repellent. You know, I'm in a good spot right now. Let's do another coral reef. I just got attacked by a Hydra. I don't defend against him. Or do I? Yeah, I got a shield bubble. So I'm good. Suddenly I find Hydra's head or the frozen pickaxe to beat him. You need 3 tridents to beat the Kraken himself. I need to roll the die because I just did that. 4. Strikes anyone in the current, and that includes me. I think I just died. Yeah, I can't defend against a Kraken strike, can I? So, I just lost a game, but it took about 20 minutes to play. If I didn't die, there still would have been more to reveal. You know, I could have lost a turn, could have lost 2 turns. There's the Hydra head. I would have had to lose 2 turns to get to her. The other pickaxe, or trident, I mean, a whale. Lost 50.